Hello, welcome back to the channel and thanks for stopping by. So today, it's everyone's favourite day, or at least guitarist's favourite day. It's new pedal day. So today we're going to be checking out the J Rockett Touch. This is the first time I've actually heard of this pedal. Definitely the first time I've seen this pedal. I haven't seen much of it online, so really interested to see how this sounds. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this very quick introduction. We're then going to go down to the slightly out of focus desk and do a quick unboxing, and then we'll hear some of the tones and see how it sounds. So before we get into the pedal, very quickly, I'll do all the chapters down below, so you'll be able to see what is going on, where's the intro and all that stuff. So please feel free to flick around as you wish. And then of course, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, maybe even the notification bell as well, so that you can keep up to date with when I do uploads. It really does help the channel. So yeah, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. So the Touch, it's one of a limited run of pedals introduced around 2018 from J Rockett Audio Design. As I said, part of a limited collection. Alongside, you've got the Squeegee Comp, the Steampunk boost and buffer, and then the Immortal Echo, and all of them have this slightly smaller form factor in comparison to other pedals. This one is a lower gain option, which is generally where I'm going with my overdrive pedals at the moment, so I'm hoping to get this on my board, and from what I've seen online, it seems to do low gain up to kind of classic rock. It is a budget friendly pedal. It's not quite Behringer level of budget friendly, but one of these new will set you back about £119. Disclaimer, I did get this second hand. It was at my local guitar shop in Norwich, so I paid £95 for this. So definitely a budget option in the world of boutique and all those bits and pieces you can find if you want to. Now, I'm really interested to see how this sounds. Made in USA. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to the slightly out of focus desk and we're going to do a quick unboxing. See you in a second. Okay, so we're over by the slightly out of focus desk. It might be in focus today. Who knows? Every day is a new day over at the desk. We haven't done an unboxing in a while, so yeah, looking forward to this. So as you can see, there's a nice small form factor box. On the front, you've got J Rockett Audio Designs, made in California. Let's get into it. So open it up from the side here. Said this is second hand, so I don't know if everything's going to be in here. So here's the pedal. Quite an attractive decal on there. Nice to see something a little bit different rather than just your more functional rather than fashionable pedal. Looks like we've got three controls here. You've got a gain on the right, a volume on the left, and then a tone in the middle. So, you know, quite a generic sort of setup with the screws at the bottom. Looks like the power goes in on the left, which I've not seen before, which is quite nice. And then you've got your in on the right and you're out on the left, and look, it's even come pre-velcroed, so you can tell this is definitely second hand. I'm assuming that this might be derived in terms of a circuit from another green overdrive pedal that we all know and love. Says the man that doesn't own one. We do have something else in here. Doesn't look like it's any sort of case candy though. It looks like it's just the little manual that I can't get out. Let's just get a pen here. Okay, so this is just saying that you can register the pedal if you want. Obviously, I'm not the first owner of this pedal, so I'm probably not going to be able to get the warranty. Use the proper power to keep from voiding your warranty. See other side of card. But other than that, unfortunately, no case candy for us. So somebody somewhere has some nice, potentially, I don't know. Maybe J Rockett doesn't send anything, but maybe they do and I don't have any, but that's fine. So quite nice and simple. What we're going to do now is we're going to go over, we're going to get it plugged in, and we'll see how this sounds. Okay, we're back and we're all set up and we're ready to check out the J Rockett Touch. So as always, we'll very quickly just go through the other gear that we're using today just for your reference. So I was feeling a little bit Lestery today, so we're going to start with the Gibson Les Paul Standard. For those of you who are new to the channel, this isn't fully stock. The pickups are the Sunbear 59 PAFs, and then the wiring loom has been ripped out for a Monty's 50s wiring loom. So that's all very nice. 2009 gold top. We're then going through a practical patch cable into the J Rockett Touch. From the J Rockett Touch, we are then going into the Victory Jack on the crunch channel. A little bit of hair, but not fully overdriven. as far as this channel goes. Then, of course, in terms of power, we've got the Voodoo Pedal Power Plus 2, and then there is a Marcus Deluxe pedal board, because damn, they look good and real handy. I'll link everything below. Go and check out Marcus's pedal boards, as they're really handy if, like me, you don't always play with a pedal board. So I think that's enough of me waffling on. What we're going to do now is we're going to very quickly hear the clean tone, just for your reference. Then we'll get the pedal on and we'll start checking out the tones. So this is the clean tone. That's the clean tone, that's the gear, this is the pedal. My name's Dougie. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's get rid of this microphone and see what this pedal can do. So there we have it, the J Rockett Touch. General thoughts? I think it sounds lovely. Really a great wee low. Personally, I thought it was best when it was on a lower gain, so from 12 o'clock down, particularly, I seem to have it at about 10 o'clock. That was where, personally, I favoured it. Felt that there was a nice level of gain pushing into the front of the amp. However, quite nice to know as well that you could max out the volume, minimise the gain to sort of 9 o'clock or below, and you've got a nice little something there just to, again, if you were running maybe a amp with a little bit of higher gain, just to tighten that up. Felt like the tone control across the middle was quite responsive. However, when you got sort of over sort of 3 o'clock onwards, that last little bit didn't seem to do a huge amount. It's not bringing in too much harshness, which is probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing in terms of, general tone and usability. I love the form factor. It is a tiny wee pedal, and I also, as we all do, we love the price. A quality unit at an affordable price for give or take anybody that's looking at going into the world of pedal collecting. Stark warning: if you've not started, don't start, because it is a never-ending Ferris wheel of what does this one sound like? Is this one better? In bits and pieces. Of course, I'm joking. Go get the pedals and enjoy yourself. I think it's a great pedal. I'm really looking forward to getting this on my board, replacing the £9 overdrive pedal that I have. Video can be linked around somewhere here now, maybe, if I remember to do this during the editing. So yeah, really looking forward to getting this on the board. I think it's going to be a great addition for what I'm after. Maybe at some point in the future, I might actually get a tube screamer one day and maybe do a side-by-side comparison, see how they sound. But until then, I hope that you've found this video useful. If you're still here, thank you very much. And maybe it's swaying you one way or the other to whether you might go and buy this pedal or not. So thank you very much for sticking around. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. And until the next one, take care.